So today we will discuss about which type of girl we shouldn't marry.
Hello friends, it's Prince here and welcome to US Biker.
So previously girls used to worry about how their marriage would turn out, what kind of husband they would get, what their mother-in-law would be like, and how they would live and how they would adjust. But times have changed now. The mother-in-laws has to worry about what kind of daughter-in-law will arrive, whether she will feed her in old age or respect her. The husband has to worry about whether she will file a legal case against him or if he will even be able to get through life peacefully. It's turned upside down now. If a guy makes a small mistake, it can be adjusted, but a girl can leave him. She has no shortage of options and no shortage of ways to file a case. She can file one from anywhere. You know well. The real trouble lies when the man, how they are supposed to adjust. Because almost all the in laws are in favor of women. So, if you are going to get married, the most important thing is to know what kind of girl she is and what kind of family she comes from. That becomes most important factor. So today we are going to talk about this topic, what kind of girl you should not marry and what factors you should consider to marry the right persons. Look, if you are going to get married, first of all look at the girl's family background. Check if they are socially respectable or not. Even in the past, when elders went to see a prospective bride, they didn't just look at the beauty, they looked at the family lineage first. They would check, has a girl run away from this house before? Is the mother, grandmother, or father of loose character, or are they all addicts? Seeing these things is more important. If the girl is flawed but the family background is solid, you can keep up the girl in check or apply pressure. Because the girl's father or the brother, for the sake of their reputation and honor, will put pressure on her to behave correctly. They will make sure she acts accordingly. But if the family background itself is bad, if the parents are problematic and the brothers are troublesome, what kind of values will she be taught? She will be likely to be taught, make him suffer, trouble him, extract money from him, and bring that money to our home. This is why family background is also important. People think I'm marrying the girl. What does it matter what her family is like? Even if they are bad or of loose character, I only care about the girl. No. You may be marrying the girl, but her family is attached to her. She gets her values from there. They are the roots of the tree. If the family background isn't good, understand the marriage is unlikely to survive. This is the most important thing you should have pay attention to before getting married. Therefore, whenever you marry, see what the family is like. By the family background, I don't mean they need to be wealthy. People think they are have a lot of money. They must be good people. No, not at all. It's not about wealth. It's about being socially decent. They do they mingle well in society? Do they get along with their own family, neighbors and relatives? If they have good relationships, it means she will be answerable to them. If someone tells you, oh, our relatives aren't good, we don't talk to them, we keep ourselves, we keep it to ourselves, they are dishonest, understand that is the person saying this is likely dishonest themselves. If a family is socially respectable, then you should marry into that family. Take that girl, otherwise, don't. If the girl creates trouble later, or if it turns out her character is questionable, how will you pressure her to improve? It's simple. You would go to her parents. If the parents don't listen to anyone, what will they do? They will, in fact, become confrontational. But if they are respectable, you can talk to them. You can speak to the uncles or the cousins, or you can speak to the father's friend. They will put pressure on her to set her straight. The reason most marriages break down this exactly is this. Some people move away from their original environment, leaving behind their family ties and the background of the place they came from. You should be cautious of such people because they don't have to answer to anyone. If you will live where your family is, you will listen to them and take their advice. But if you live separately, who will know what you are doing wrong? So pay attention to this. Being social means that the people you are marrying into are well connected and accountable in society. Sometimes the entire family turns out to be problematic. You must pay attention to whether their background is likely that. If you don't pay attention to this, understand that you have married into the wrong family. And life will either become hell or it will lead to a divorce. The second thing is character. See, the most important thing in a girl is her character. If her character isn't good, then nothing is good. Even a pig can be pretty, but it is still sits in the mud. Therefore, the character is the main thing. If the character is good, understand that she will stick by you. Even if she has other flaws like a short temper or she argues, if her character is solid, you can adjust. If her character isn't right, the marriage is doomed. So pay more attention to character. By character, I mean a clean history. Is there any existing affair? Sometimes girl might tell you that they had an affair, or might you might already know about it, and you choose to marry her anyway. Do you think someone who already had an affair won't continue to do so? Do you think you are such a wonderful person that she will forget everything once she is with you? If a tiger tastes human blood, it doesn't stop. If a girl gets addicted to such behavior, it won't stop. Because she has many options, she only needs to smile at someone and guy will fall for her. In fact, men have to be very careful. This is why you should focus on this. Character is a paramount. If a girl's character is bad or she has had previous affairs, stay away. If a girl engages in sexual relation before marriage, you should not marry her either. See, honor is in the hands of the woman. A man's reputation is tied to his woman, whether it's his mother, sister, or wife. If the woman is of loose character, that honor is gone. Even the insults in society are directed toward man, woman. This is why women should understand this. And if someone discards this and give their honor to someone else before marriage, what expectations can you have from them later? Character is everything. Next, do not marry into a house where the women are in control, meaning where the women run the show and the man have no say. Avoid such marriages. That household is doomed, completely doomed. Even our ancient scriptures state that in a home where the woman has total control, even the Lord cannot save it from the ruin. Women should be respected and their opinions should be taken, but they shouldn't be the final decision maker. The decision should belong to the head of the house, which is the man. Where women run everything, they often destroy everything. Think about it. Who is a woman who has married into a home? Whether we talk about the wife's mother or the husband's mother, she is from another family, has different blood. What connection does she have with the husband's extended family? Only because she married him, why would she care about the uncles, aunts, or other relatives? Why would she want their well being? She will only think about her children and her husband. If the women in the family are running that show, do not marry into that house. Next, if a girl hides her mobile phone or changes her number frequently, do not marry her. For example, she comes home from after marriage and turn off her old number and abandons it avoids her. What is inside her phone? Normal calls, photos or chats. Typically only a person with a questionable character hides their phone. If a girl hides her phone, understand there is an affair. If someone is acting like this before marriage, but makes you think they won't trouble you even after, they will be even bolder after marriage, and even more so after having children. If a girl lies and you have caught her in one or two lies, do not marry her. People say, oh, girls tell normal lies. No, that's not true. In real life, there is no place for lies in relationship. If she lies, she will betray you later. Also, if you know she has had multiple affairs and you still marry her, that is also a mistake. Furthermore, do not marry a girl who constantly speaks ill of her own family. I have seen such many cases. Girls will say, my family is terrible, my mother is like this, my brother is like this, that, my father doesn't support me, please send me money. They didn't even buy me a nice dress. A girl who had bad mouth. The family that raised and educated her is 200% likely to cheat on you. Yes, remember, 200%. She will be characterless and you will end up in divorce very soon. If she badmouths her parents, don't even trust her. Do not be emotional also. Avoid a girl who is the sole breadwinner for her family, especially if her parents are poor, even she has a good government job or a high paying private job and her family is struggling. Be careful. Don't even think of it as a lotus blooming in the mud. That lotus won't come into your hands. Even if they marry her to you, they will keep pulling her back because of their household runs on her money. There are many families today that live off their daughter's earning and will even break up her marriage. They will take her back even if there are children involved because they need that income. Keep this in mind. Additionally, if a girl is addicted to anything, do not marry her. If a man has an addiction, it can sometimes be managed. But for a girl, it leads to health issues and future problems with conceiving. Anyone who is addicted is 100% likely to have a questionable character. Always do a go through inquiry where you are getting married. Do not hesitate. Ask her neighbors and relatives. Do not just accept what they say. People who keep moving from places to place should also be avoided. If a girl has moved from a small town to a big city and is living alone, be cautious. 99.9% of the time, they are prone to betrayals because they get overwhelmed by the big city and end up finding boyfriends who spends big money on them. Also, avoid online marriages. A respectable family will never go online to find a partner. They will look within their own community and relatives where people can vouch for them. Online, you have no idea who you are dealing with. Many boys go blind because the girl is a pretty or educated or has a high status job. Don't marry a job or post marry a girl who will build a home. If a girl insists, I must work, I won't quit, and I refuse to adjust even if you earn 10 times more, avoid. There is a difference between a career like a doctor or teacher or someone who just wants to be out for the house for the wrong reason. Lastly, check for health and the physical capability. If a girl is too weak or obese, there is maybe issue with conceiving. In the old days, our elders used to look at the physical health for those reasons. The purpose of marriage is companionship and having children. If those aren't met, then what is the point? In conclusion, the two main things to focus on are family background and character. If you focus on these two, you can adjust the two other things. For the guys, Don't look for a money making machine or just focus on beauty. Look for someone who will build a life with you. And guys, be fair. Check your own house as well. Sometimes the mother or sister might be the ones causing the issues. I hope you liked my today's videos. If I missed any points, feel free to comment so others can benefit. See you in the next video. Before that, I just want to say, guys, here in USA, all the laws are against the men. If a woman file a false charge on you, then the law will see it as true and will make you bankrupt too. So please follow these guidelines and follow my channel too. And please like and subscribe and share. Thank you. That's all for today. Let me end my ride here. I will see you next time very soon. Thank you.